Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Conor here, and hope you guys are all having a great day so far. So for today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the best Pokemon to use in your gym. It doesn't matter if you're Team Mystic, Team Instinct, or Team Valor. So I've been doing a ton of research about Pokemon Go and the types and everything about the Pokemon that are most commonly used in the gyms that I live around. So I live in Southern California, so the Pokemon that I encounter most of the time around where I live in Southern California is one, Vaporeon, who is water, Arcanine, who is fire, and Dragonite, which is flying dragon. So I have been doing some research about this, and I found out the best 6 Pokemon that you should use. So the Pokemon that I would tell you to use are the 6 Pokemon that you use to take down either a Team Mystic gym, a Team Valor, or Team Instinct. Because if you're on Team Instinct, you can't take down the gym. You can either use one Pokemon to strengthen your gym so you can add one in for yourself. So to start off with Dragonite, he is Flying Dragon. And one really good, super effective choice to use would be Clefable or another type of fairy Pokemon. I have a 1200 Clefable and I took down a 2300, like 40 something Dragonite. It was really easy because Clefable is fairy and Dragonite is very weak against fairy. So Dragon is only effective against itself. So talking about Clefable, it is fairy, and Dragon types do not even affect fairy types, which is very good because if you use a fairy, it's very effective against them. It can't even hurt you. Also, Dragon is very affected by Ice, Dragon, and Fairy, which fairy is Clefable, and Ice could be Lapras. Or Lapras. So the first Pokemon I will be telling you guys to use is a fairy type, mainly Clefable in my opinion, and another one, Lapras. I will get to Lapras later. He is also effective against the other types. So the other half of Dragonite is Flying, and Flying is not affected by ground, so don't use any ground type Pokemon against Dragonite. So talking about Flying, it is beaten also by Electric, Ice, and Rock. So here's Ice again with Lapras, Flying and Dragon, so it will do more damage because it is double the type. Also, another Pokemon you could use is Jolteon. Jolteon is very good. It is one of the evolutions or evolutions of Eevee. So if you're using any Pokemon that is fighting, bug, or grass, do not use it against Dragonite because Dragonite is half flying and it's not very effective against flying type. So on to the next Pokemon, it will be Vaporeon. In the new update, it got nerfed pretty bad from the water gun being from 10 or 12, and you can do it 2 times per second. It got nerfed to being 6, so you can only do about 12 per second. But even with the nerf, it is still a very solid Pokemon. The water Pokemon is very effective against water, ground, and rock Pokemon. So if you have any contenders in the gym that are fire type, Vaporeon is a very good choice to use. It is very beefy. It also is super effective against fire types. So the weaknesses of Vaporeon are grass and electric. Another Pokemon that I was talking about is Jolteon, another evolution, but it is the electric type, and it is very effective against water Pokemon. So water Pokemon are not very effective against grass and dragon. So water Pokemon are not effective against grass and dragon Pokemon. Another Pokemon that I was talking about is Dragonite, or one of the the Dratini lines, Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. The next Pokemon is Arcanine, and he is a full fire type. So Arcanine is very effective against grass, ice, bug, and steel. So Arcanine is very weak to ground, rock, and water. So Vaporeon is another choice that you can have, or any other really good Pokemon that is either water or ice. Also Lapras, or Lapras. He's very weak to those types. So another Pokemon you can use is Rhydon. He is ground, rock, and he is very good. And where I live, there's a lot of Rhyhorns and Rhydons that spawn around everywhere. So Arcanine is a fire type, and it will not do much damage to fire, water, rock, and dragon types. Dragon right here would be Dratini, Dragonair, or Dragonite. Fire right here would be any other fire type that you would have, and water would be Vaporeon or any other water Pokemon you would have. So for my 6-man team, I would want Lapras, Jolteon, any dragon type like the Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. Next would be any fighting Pokemon. Also, if it has fighting and fire, it would be even greater because fire could take out any grass Pokemon. Also, fighting, if they have a Snorlax in there, it would be fighting and it will be very effective against normal. Also, fire is not effective much on fairy types, so Clefable is a very strong number one you would want to have in your lineup. And last but not least, a ground rock type, which would be Rhydon or Rhyhorn, because they are very, very effective against fire, but the strategy is to use them against a fire Pokemon and not a water Pokemon. So the strategy I use taking down gyms is seeing how the ladder goes. So if it's an Arcanine, Vaporeon, and then Dragonite, because it would go up. So the first one would be Arcanine, and I would put first slot my water Pokemon, second slot would be Vaporeon, grass type, electric type, and then for Dragonite I would put Clefable, and then any Pokemon after, because if Clefable does not take him out first time, you can have 3 other Pokemon and he's probably half health after Clefable already fainted, so you would have about like 3 or 4 other Pokemon that you could use after they have been defeated. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I've spent probably 2 days searching all of the Pokemon that have been around in my local area. I've gone to gyms, Instinct, Mystic, and Valor, and they all have pretty much the same Pokemon. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to use these 3 or 4 Pokemon, and you can have any other certain types you want. Any of these can be an alternate because some of them might not be in there, and this is my opinion. You are entitled of your own opinion too. And I just wanted to show you guys all the Pokemon that are around in my area and that are effective and non-effective against them, and you can take down the gym more strategically and better. So if you enjoyed, leave a like down below. Ask me any questions for my Q&A that I will be doing for my 4 years on YouTube. It should be coming out on the 19th of August, and I will be going to Hawaii in 2 days. Today is the 1st. I might upload this on the 2nd or the 3rd, so I will be vlogging every single day, and I don't know if I'm going to upload right after I do everything, like record everything all in one day and then edit it at night and then upload it, because they might not have the greatest Wi-Fi or any internet that I could use. So I just wanted to inform you guys that I will be doing that. Also, if you're new and would like to see more videos like this, subscribe, because I also have more videos on my channel. If you have not seen my channel, I do life stories, Call of Duty, Minecraft, also Battlefield, and funny moments of any of those games. And if you would like to, subscribe to my channel and watch all of those videos. So leave a like down below if you enjoyed, ask any questions, subscribe if you're new for more content like this one, and it's been Connor. See you guys later.